Hello, it's TheseusPro here doing another drawing tutorial, and I'm going to show you how to draw Nightwing. What you're going to need is an eraser. I guess that was a pencil, an eraser. And the pencil I'm using is 0.5 Forte, made by Pentel. The eraser is by the same company. I'm also going to use Magic Rub, so yeah, let's get started. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start off by drawing a circle. Then you want to turn that into like an egg shape. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the crosshairs in where the center line of his face and the exact middle is. And a lot of artists, they tend to put the line for the eyes slightly farther up on the face than they're supposed to go, but they really want to be right in the middle. So now I'm going to kind of make his jaw a little bit thicker, more defined. And now I'm going to kind of start to erase some of my guidelines again. This is just what I do personally. And it's art, so there's no correct way to do it. You have to find a way to make it your own. Okay, just making it a little cleaner now. Again, just set those up. Okay, now I'm going to put the line where his mouth should go. The line right where his nose should be. Okay, for the mouth, I tend to do a straight line at the bottom, and then kind of like a lips thing. And it'll be like this. So a straight line, and then lips, in case you can't see it, because I don't know how good this camera is. It's just my iPhone. Okay, and then I'm going to want to do a shade right here, because right where this little, I don't know what that's called, has some fancy name by scientists, goes like that. So you're going to want to put the shading in right there. Don't do that yet though. And then you're going to also want to put some shade here, because this lip is casting a shadow. And you'd think that this would be square, but it's not. It's going to be rounded, because the chin below it is bulbous. So it has to be kind of round. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to put in the little shade right here. I'm going to do. Alright, now the next step for me is going to put the eyes in, and what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to start off by doing the ridges where the eyebrows are, and of course he's wearing a mask, so it's not going to be that big of a realistic. You're not going to have to draw eyebrows or anything. So next I'm going to kind of put the eyes, and so then I'm going to put this line right here in. It's just a line to indicate the nose. Then I'm going to do another line right here to indicate the nose again. Then next, I'm going to do the nostrils. And there's going to be one right here. And then that shade is going to extend on to this upper lip kind of a thing. And then I'm going to do another one right here. And this one's just going to be kind of like, yeah. And of course you have the nose right here. This is just kind of like a, don't know how to describe it. Like a computer generated, I guess, sort of look of the things to just show you what it's like. So then, I'm going to do that right now. Put that there. The second one right here. And then for the nose, all I do is put one line like right there, and another one right there. And that kind of gets the shape of the nose down. Next, I am going to add in the main shape of the mask. I'm going to put a triangle right here, because it's kind of like, his mask is essentially his logo, I guess you'd say. And he just made it into a mask. So I'm going to do that, and then another triangle right there. Alright, so now I'm going to get started on the hair, and hair is always kind of a hard thing to do because it has a lot of loose strands, and you don't want to have to draw every individual thing like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it kind of loose. I'm going to have it like this, and then the rest of it can be done in with like shading and those types of things. So I'm going to have this right here, have his hair be like right here, right? And then I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to give him his sideburns, because he's younger than most of the characters. He's like what, 20? 25 maybe? He's not very old. Batman's like in his 30s, maybe older. And so, okay, I messed that part of the hair up. But if I had more time, I might go, if I have more time at the end of the video, I might go back and erase some of that. But that's just kind of the gist of things. One thing I forgot to do was his ears, which are simple. So you're going to want to do like a little rounded shape on both sides. And of course, this side is going to be smaller than this side because this side is the way it's turned. That's straight, and his face is kind of turned like that. So for ears, what I do is kind of make a just kind of like that shape. Then here's like the little lobe. Then you're gonna put this. Then I do two lines right there and right there. Then I come up, I go like that. And then that's all I do. I'm gonna do that right now. Right. Okay. And next I'm gonna kind of do the neck. And since he's a superhero, he always has a strong neck. I'm going to put this in. So kind of his Adam's apple. Alright. Then I'm going to do the neckline of his costume. His neckline is weird in the new 52. Has kind of this thing. It's like a mandarin collar. And they change it a little bit. So it's just going to be like that. And then they're going to be the lines and the lines. Both sides. And of course these would go down all the way. If you want to draw that. Alright. So I have time. So I'm going to fix the hair. I'm going to erase this part because I don't like it very much. And that's the good thing about doing this in a pencil. If you want to, you can always erase something that you don't like. So like I'm erasing this. Guess that looks kind of better. And then I'm going to put this out here. And then I'm going to do this right here. And I'm going to have some hair right there. Simply do that, and then maybe put some strands in right there. Now I'm just about done. All that's left is to really erase the last outstanding guidelines. And then I am done. So right there, right there. Right there. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to add some detailing on the eyes in a second. Okay, so now on the eyes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of add some almost like bags under his eyes. And these tend to indicate somebody who is crazy. And I mean, yeah, you don't always want your main character to look crazy, but I mean, sane people don't dress like a bird and go out in the middle of the night and beat up supervillains. It's just not normal. Alright, so I'm going to do that, and then put right there, because that's where his cheek is. Maybe put some stuff right there. And then, yeah, then I'm going to do that. Kind of like make him look kind of angry or something. And I'm just going to do that, because he's Nightwing, the fun-loving first Robin. Do that. That there. Then I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to put a little dimple right there. And now I am just about done, I think. Yeah, see you next time. Oh, one last thing. If you're wondering what this weird little line is right here, it's my kind of tripod, I guess. It's not really a tripod, but, you know, the usual. See you next time.